Recollection is a highly important field, as knowing more about the comparative effectiveness of different recall methods can allow people to learn concepts and skills faster in their classes, jobs, and daily lives. However, very little research has been done on recollection, and studies that do exist have contradicting findings. For example, one such theory, the General Abstract Processing Systems theory, or GAPS theory, states that while there is no difference in effectiveness between different methods, while other studies have found a clear winner, such as writing or typing. This is because each study has slightly different parameters and analyzes their data differently, with some studies focusing on just the numbers, while others also study the underlying psychology behind these trends. I seek to address this research gap by conducting a multivariate study through the purpose of my own research that compares the effectiveness of spoken, written, and typed recollection with words, numbers, and images, as no prior study has compared three overt forms of recollection with different types of stimulus. To do this, I conducted a quantitative study with 31 participants divided into 3 groups, one to test each method of recollection, and they then spent a total of 24 minutes on 3 information types, having 5 minutes to memorize and 3 minutes to recall for each type of information. After all information was presented digitally to ease the presentability and practicality of the experiment. After gathering my data, I then separated the data by information type and recall method, and found that type recollection was the most effective overall. However, when broken down further by information type, type recollection was most effective for only words and numbers, since people can expel memorized information faster than writing before it is forgotten. However, written recollection was most useful for images because, unlike words and numbers, images are dually encoded and therefore are forgotten less easily, making time less of a constraint and allowing images to benefit from the greater brain activation that writing brings. Finally, spoken recollection performed the worst overall of the 3 methods because it is simply very difficult to organize information in one's head versus on paper or a computer. This study is at the benefit of allowing educators to better assist their students in information retrieval by assigning them situation-specific methods depending on the type of information at hand, and will inspire other researchers to conduct future research in the field of recollection. However, my study did have several constraints, and more large multivariate studies must be done to confirm the replicability and reliability of my findings by testing more information types, including a practice round to prevent bad data, and standardizing the testing environment to prevent distractions and deviations. In addition, more work must be done from a psychological perspective, analyzing how activity changes between different methods of recollection and which regions are activated. Thank you.